fly fishing is an art. Eugene has come down from Belarus and he's carrying only his 8-piece travel rod and he's going to show us how fly fishing is done. யூஜியன் வந்து பெலாரஸ்லேருந்து வந்திருக்காரு. அவர் ட்ராவல் பண்ணுறதுனால 8-piece ட்ராவல் ராட் மட்டும் தான் கொண்டு வந்திருக்காரு. அதில் எப்படி ஃப்ளை ஃபிஷிங் பண்ணுறதுன்னு இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு காமிக்க போகிறாரு.
This is a travel rod, 8-piece. You can just put it in a pocket and go wherever you want and fish. But it's very light one for smaller fish rather, and not windy condition, not high, not heavy flies, not big flies. But it's only one which I've got right now with me. So we are going to try this one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Actually, I caught many small trevallies on this rod.
Trevallies, wow.
Yeah.
That must have been a good fight.
Yes, and this is fiberglass. It's really bending in a circle. Yeah. Okay, now we put the reel. This is the reel with the fly line.
So what weight line is it? 6, 7?
This is 3 weight. It's very light. What do you mean 6, 7? 6, 7 weight?
No, yeah, 6, 7 weight?
3.
3, okay. So
Yes,
that's for the light
It's light
fishing.
tackle, really light tackle for small fish. But you have to match the line and the rod. If you take 3 class rod and 6 class fly line, it won't work.
It won't work, yeah.
probably
You won't be able to
will-
cast, yeah.
You will break the rod, yeah. And if you take heavy rod and light fly line, you won't be able to cast. It won't load the rod, you know.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
like
Similar to saltwater fishing,
yes,
yeah.
yes. If you take jig head like 2 grams and casting with a spinning 50 grams, nothing will happen. Actually, this is what I love, and it's a huge benefit of fly fishing. You only need the rod, the reel, and a small box, and you're out and you can fish. You don't need much tackle, like feeder, for example. Yeah, you don't need to mix the bait. Yes. Those are my small saltwater flies. I caught fish on almost all of them. You can see they're a little bit rusty after salt water. Those are small poppers. This is like imitating a very small
Oh, nice.
fish fry.
Yeah. I think that might work here. Or anything like a worm.
This is like this is actually for mullet.
Okay.
They love some green colors and so shiny green color. Honestly, I never caught mullet on this fly, but I will try. Yeah, just a little bit weighted so that they go a little bit deeper. It's also like fish imitation. Actually, this is a huge benefit of flies. They are soft and they are moving perfectly in the water. Really, they are translucent, so they are they're looking like living creatures, and this is very important. Those are so-called nymphs. It's imitating some larvae.
Larva, yep.
Yeah, and we are fishing for trout and grayling, so classical fly fishing species with such flies. But I read that mullet is also eager to take something like this. Never tried. Hopefully we'll try this season, and will you guys let you know. This is some imitation of sand flea.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like which you grab from the sand. Yeah. Okay, this is the red head, like wobblers and everything. It's same with flies. Red head and white wing or tail. It's always effective, actually, anywhere.
So which one are we going to use today?
We will try all, but I would say we try the surface lures.
Okay.
We will create some disturbance on the surface. Maybe it will attract some fish to come and grab the fly.
Okay.
Actually, it's always a good strategy in muddy water, also in salt water, where fish are spread around and they here, it's same like fishing poppers and spinning. Yeah. So actually, it's a searching pattern. You try first with this, and some species are not willing to eat from the surface. Then we use the weighted flies. It's like dumbbell tied on the hook shank.
Yep.
And a small wing. This is bucktail. Not many, but some people use flies together with a spinning setup. You take a wobbler or anything.
bobber.
Yeah. Then, like 1 meter above, you tie a dropper and use the fly. And very often it's effective. Spinning fishermen, if they know some fly fisher, they ask them for the flies. They put it, and they very often, especially in places where the fish is like the pressing is very high, and fish knows already what is fake, what is normal, and they are not used for this stuff, and they show much more interest, and it's highly possible that they will take not the lure, not the wobbler or the plastic, but this one. Sometimes the big lure will attract. They will come see close to it. They see a smaller thing, and they pay much more. Like they're much more confident with this, and they will buy this. Actually, also in fly fishing, very often we fish for 2 flies. One is bigger, and the dropper is very small. And very often, even the biggest fish, small fish is eager. They take everything. They need to grow and to eat. Yeah, and big fish is experienced, and they come. They first see the big one. They are not very confident. They see next to it the small one, and they grab the small one. Yeah.
So use the small one as a trailer.
Exactly. Yes. Let's see.
We look at basic fly casting. First, we need to strip some line off the reel, probably about 20-25 feet, and slowly cast the rod to get the line out of the rod tip. This is to make sure that you have enough floating line outside the rod tip to make the cast. Now slowly do a backward stroke and load the rod and create a loop, and do a quick pause for the loop to unroll, and do a forward cast and a quick pause for the loop to unroll, and do a backward cast and continue in a smooth and steady motion till you have enough line in the loop to reach the distance of the cast that you need. And the final stop needs to be in 2 pauses. First, you do the last forward cast and do a stop, and let the line drop in the water. And as the line is dropping in the water, slowly lower your rod tip, rather than just doing the final forward cast in a single action, wherein you might end up slapping the fly in the water.
Oh, straight away. Straight away.
Yeah.
Right after this.
In fly fishing, the weight is actually on the line rather than the lure. So they use the line's weight to cast the lure. And you get lines with different weight class. So based on the fishing that you're doing and the size of the fly, they use different line class.
Or I just cast here and try
This should do. Yeah, this should do. This distance is enough.
This is okay, like this.
Yeah.
Along this.
Yeah.
And the small paco, they eat worms, yeah?
Yeah.
ஃப்ளை ஃபிஷ்ஷிங்கை பொறுத்தவரையில் லூரில் வெயிட் இருக்காது, ஆக்சுவலி லைனில் தான் வெயிட் இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த லைனோட வெயிட்டை யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் இவங்க லூரை காஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் லைன் வெயிட்ஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ அவங்க டார்கெட் பண்ணுற ஸ்பீஷீஸ், யூஸ் பண்ணுற ஃப்ளையோட சைஸ் அண்ட் அவங்க யூஸ் பண்ணுற ராடுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி அந்த லைன் வெயிட்டை மேட்ச் பண்ணி யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. Slow retrieve. Bring the fly in the bottom. Yep. fish on. Whoo! Eugen onto a red belly paku on a fly. What beautiful colors.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. We'll release it. Turn this way. Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, Eugen is on to. Yes. You can lift it up and show it to us. Yeah.
We don't need to cast far. Fish is taking close. Let it sink until it's really very slow. And it is.
Ah, wow. Yes. There you go, Eugen. Nice, nice. Good one, good one. Yes.
Hold on a second. To see creeper.
Another good one.
This one is fat.